This Valentine's Day, one Meridian couple, ready for this, is celebrating only their 19th wedding anniversary, but it could have been their 49th.
6 on Your Side's Jillian Griggs introduces us to the husband and wife with a touching story of reuniting years after they first dated back in high school.
We were high school sweethearts.
Mary and Ray Scott share a love story unlike any other.
He was doing the sound that year for the high school play, and my best girlfriend was in the lead position, and I was staying after school to watch her. And I saw this cute guy over there, and afterwards I said, okay, he's mine.
Through marriage, kids, and divorce, Ray never gave up on Mary.
Mary called me and said, there's a 10-year class reunion. Are you going to go? And I said, I didn't know there was a class reunion. She was married at the time, I was not. So I went to the reunion to see her at the 10-year, and she didn't show up. So I had to wait another 20 years.
20 years later, Ray invited Mary to the 30th high school reunion with the help of the reunion committee. He purchased a ticket and asked the committee to find Mary.
Well, I was working at BYU at the time, and I got this email from the reunion committee that said he'd invited me, and I thought, yeah, right, 30 years, lot changes.
Mary turned down the invitation, but again, Ray didn't give up.
I got another email saying, well, he'd like to contact you. Is that okay? And I said, okay. So he started emailing, and then I had 5 grown daughters who kept saying, Mom, this is the love of your life. You should go.
Ray bought Mary a plane ticket back to California, but he was a half hour late to the airport.
She thought that I, didn't want to pick her up, but that wasn't true.
When we got back together, he had this beard and this hair, and I was like, okay.
But you can't stop true love. 6 months later, the two were married on Valentine's Day.
The 19 years are special, and the next 20, 30 years will be equally special.
I love him, and I'm glad he stuck to it and is sentimental, because as I said, if it hadn't been for him, he's the one that found me again and made that possible. I almost didn't make the connection to get back down there, but I'm sure glad I did.
Jillian Griggs, 6 on Your Side.
Wow. A lot of numbers there. But
a lot of story.
They still found each
By
other.
the way, they have some advice for other couples. They say marriage is not just each person putting in 50-50.
They're saying it's giving 110 and 110% each.
I agree with that.
That'd be 220, right? Am I math right? Coming up on